So your instructions for today's math was to try this problem first and then watch the video. So it says Ty has 6 bunches of carrots. There are 3 carrots in each bunch. How many does Ty have? So the first question says, what is the problem about? Well, the problem is about carrots. Our next question says, what are you trying to find out? So I'll underline what we're trying to find out. Switch this so we can write. So we'll underline how many carrots does Ty have, because that's what we're trying to find out. And we're going to circle the information that we need to do this. So you might have done this a bunch of ways, but the way I like to do it is just draw circles for my bunches of carrots. So there's 6 circles, and then there's 3 carrots in each bunch. So if I was to write a multiplication sentence, I would say there was 6 groups of 3, right? You can do that by adding them together. So these 2 make 6, and these 2 make 6, and that one makes 6. Then if I add 6 plus 6 plus 6, together these make 12. And if I add up in my head and put 12 in my head, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I think that's 18. You could have also drew an array and said, okay, I have 6 in each group, and I have 3, or I have 6 groups with 3 in each group. And then I would count and go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I have a different answer. I have 15. Let me see what I did wrong. So I have 3 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't do enough groups. I only did 5 groups. Now let's try counting them again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So using that array, once I figured I wrote it, I did it a different way. So you might have done it one of these ways. You might have done it another way. So let's go ahead and go on to the next page. So number 1 on the next page, it says, explain how you found how many carrots in all. So on this page, you're just going to tell me what you did. I drew a picture with groups and I added them together. I drew an array and counted it. Just tell me on number 1 what you did to solve the problem. Then on number 2, it shows us that here's some carrots. And it says you can make those an array. So they took the carrots and they went 6 down and 3 across, just like we did with our picture. And it says, solve a multiplication problem you do not know. You can break it apart. So instead of doing 6 times 3, maybe you want to break it apart into 2 smaller arrays. So the first array is 6 times 1. Well, we know when we multiply by 1, it's always the other number. So that one's 6. And then the right array would be 6 times 2. And we know when we multiply by 2, we're just doubling. So we double it. And then it says add the products for the total. So I figured out what each of these were. I add them together, and that's 18. So that's not one of the ways that we did it, but we got the same answer. So it says compare the answer to part B with the answer you wrote in problem 1. What did you notice? So I'm going to write, I got the same answer when I made 2 small arrays. Sorry, it's really hard to write on the screen like this, so my handwriting's awful. I apologize. So go ahead and hit pause while you write that on your page. And then I'll go ahead and write that, and then you can push play to watch the next one. Okay, let's go on. So number 3 says, why does the number of items in an array not change when you break it apart into 2 smaller arrays? Well, it doesn't change because we're not changing the total number. We're just changing how we counted. So we're going to write on this one, we're not changing the total, we're just changing how we count them. Okay, go ahead and hit pause while you write that down. Okay, let's look at your page. See, so we did pages 127, 128 together. Let's go ahead and fill out the beginning part of page 129. So let's go back, and bring that up on my screen. Okay. So the word that we're doing on page 129 is, let me look, array. That's what I thought. Okay, so the word that we're doing is array. So we're going to write, yours has the word array right there, but mine doesn't. And then it says, what is my definition? Well, it's equal columns and rows. And an illustration of it would just be to go down and go across. And then an example would be, let's go down again and across again. And it would be 3 down times 2 across equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be an example of it. A non-example is if you didn't have the same amount. So if you had an array like this, you can't multiply it because you don't have equal groups. So that's the beginning of page 129. You can hit pause while you write it down. When you're done writing this down, you're just going to finish page 129 and complete page 130 as well. Good luck with these pages. Let me know if you have questions during the live, and I'll be happy to help you.